The stars of The Real Housewives of Potomac are known for their shady commentary, witty one-liners, dramatic catfights, luxury vacations, and, of course, flashing their fortunes for the cameras. Potomac, Maryland is a community of rolling hills and gated mansions just up the Potomac River from Washington, D.C. As is standard of the franchise, the reality show follows several well-to-do women who are part of the exclusive society. The avid fan knows that more than one of these ladies has been faced with near financial ruin. While all the housewife stars of Potomac, Maryland that are shown appear to be wealthy, who takes the crown for the wealthiest, the richest housewife? Will the answer shock you? Clearly, it pays to be on reality TV, at least as a member of this drama-filled cast. Within the overall Real Housewives franchise, fans are accustomed to the lavish homes and lifestyles of the ladies as proof of their wealth. But for the Potomac ladies, their riches don't rest on having a home where the outdoor shed or backyard pool could be the size of the average American's home. Instead, most of these ladies have contributed to the wealth of their family through entrepreneurial endeavors and personal accomplishments. Up first, let's examine cast member Karen Huger. The self-proclaimed grande dame reportedly has a net worth of $10 million. Beyond her marriage to tech wizard Raymond Huger, or the Bill Black Gates as she likes to call him, Miss Karen Huger launched a signature fragrance, a wig line, candles, plus home fragrance, and all under the name La Dame. Karen is a sheer example of if you say something enough, you will believe it. She calls herself the Grande Dame so much that everyone now addresses her as such. She is definitely a lady in her own right. Of course, all her products are in addition to her charitable affairs. What socialite would not be giving back to her community or be an ambassador or hold some board of directors position? As the Grande Dame, it is definitely a must because we already know that Karen refuses to be dethroned and will not step down willingly. She has granted herself and called herself the Grande Dame, and therefore she is not willing to pass along that crown.
I hear someone put in for a royal singing telegram. Grande Dame has moved back to Potomac.
Why should let that man in her house?
Okay, that's it for Karen. So now moving on to the green-eyed bandit herself, Miss Giselle Bryant, who's reportedly worth $4 million and has several businesses of her own, like her cosmetics line called Every Hue Beauty. She is also an author of a novel called My Word and hails from a prominent political family in Houston, Texas. I don't know the specifics of her church congregation, but she has dubbed herself the First Lady on many occasions.
I don't know y'all's story, y'all don't know my story, but I know my story. So I know that I've been blessed, I am blessed, I'm going to be blessed. That's my story.
Now moving on to Ashley Darby, who's reportedly worth $5 million. As the youngest housewife of the series, she married an Australian real estate millionaire, a restaurateur, and financial guru nearly 30 years older than she is. Ironically, Ashley's stepchildren are also older than she is, but this is no hindrance for her. As the former beauty queen of Miss Washington, D.C., she is still forging forward. Aside from being this former beauty queen and helping her husband with his business affairs, Ashley is a yoga teacher, sells holistic products, and, as typical of many millennials, she is a social media influencer. Up next is Robin Dixon, who's reportedly worth $3 million. After losing her husband's basketball fortune in a string of bad investments, Robin works in public relations, event planning, real estate, and has a hat company, while her husband, a former NBA player, works as the head basketball coach at Coppin State University. Okay, moving on to the clever wordsmith and verbal boxer herself, Candace Dillard. Well, I couldn't resist saying it that way. Candace Dillard Bassett is a beneficiary of generational wealth and has reportedly inherited the majority of her $4.5 million net worth. This beauty pageant winner has a pageant consulting business, owns a hairline extension company, and is a movie actress. that brings us toward the end of our list with Dr. Wendy Osefo. Although this listing of Potomac's Real Housewives has no particular order or ranking, we obviously cannot forget Dr. Wendy Osefo, who is reportedly worth $1.5 million, along with her multiple degrees, which is a studious feat for a political commentator with a doctorate of education. Remember that Potomac had the highest rated premiere within Bravo's Real Housewives franchise. Plus, from the onset, each season has progressively increased the number of episodes for reality TV loving fans, starting out with a mere 8 episodes and moving on to currently having 22 episodes per season. Clearly, the Real Housewives of Potomac offers escapist TV at the highest level. Still, it remains an equal opportunity offender, and you can watch with the comfort that you may never act or behave like these women, and you can just sit back and delight in all the ridiculous shenanigans. So, overall, I only included active housewives in my list, but tell me, who do you dub as the richest housewife of Potomac? Comment below, and thank you for stopping by. Please subscribe and look forward to more Hot Topics from Currents.